I'm thankful that you did me wrong, cause now I got it right, I promise you gon' miss me gone. I done seen it all like the first picture phone. They wishing on my downfall with the wishing bone. When she was on Cloud 10, under a rock, you heard the motherfucking word. What's good, y'all? It's yours truly. Once again, Heartbreak X. If you're familiar with my content or not, hit that like, comment, subscribe so the algorithm give you this breaking content every time I upload. Cause you know he a little saucy. He ain't salty on me like for real. The algorithm be playing games too much. But in my Rich Homie Quan and Lil Wayne voice, you tell the algorithm, I'll ride for my motherfucking header. Most likely I'm down with my finger on the trigger. You don't want to get these people these videos. We can shoot it out, or I can knock you out. Make me no difference. Stop playing with my people. Get tight every time I think about the algorithm. But nah, topic of discussion while we here. The Podfather, my guy Joe Budden back again. Episode 736. And my man's I'm from Queens. We got him. Queenzflip, he's back in the building. Shout out to the cast. Glad to see him back. Because, you know, friends need to, stick together, especially these days and time. But anyway, of course, great content. But they, live on the show, they express their issues, lack thereof, or whatever it may be. Whatever problems they had, they expressed it on the show. You ain't know? Let's spin the block.
It's a brain.
Okay, so all of the serious shit that Melissa did want to point out.
Do you want to address the return?
The return of what?
A flip of you, nigga.
Returns. Come on, we can do it. I don't care. You here, nigga.
You want to address it?
I'm very happy you're here. I'm very happy that you're here.
I'm going to ask you, do you want to address it or do you want to just let it just... It's up to you.
Nah, let these niggas get their clips off. Yeah. You know you got.
I don't care, nigga. I said
feed the streets.
You gotta feed.
I mean,
feed the streets.
Here's the thing.
The streets.
We're not gonna get too much details.
We hugged it out yesterday. I don't care.
Basically, and he tricked me.
Be honest too.
He tricked me.
Tell us shit.
Joe tricked me. So basically, it's me crossing the lines, doing things that I said I wasn't gonna do. Right.
The corporate term for that is conduct detrimental to production.
Yes. And
insubordination.
No, Mel, slow down.
Sorry.
Slow down.
She tried to add charges.
Slow down, Mel.
Sorry.
Was it earlier that day? Was that the Bryson Tiller day too? Because me and Mel had gotten to it too, when we were going back and forth, and everybody's like, "Flip, calm down," because we have guests here.
Yes.
So that was one. But so basically, Joe had told me to not waste time on the podcast speaking about anything personal, and I still tried to do it. And then, we had a big argument. 90 minutes of it. But he was the aggressor in this one. I ain't gonna lie. And, people could agree. He was saying some crazy things to me. But
which I apologize for.
You have. Mm-hmm. You have. So
that was wrong of me.
He went over there because I recorded this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I recorded it. I recorded that whole because I had to listen to it home, nigga. I'm like, this nigga talking crazy. He went by the sink, washed his hands, and said, I'm going to teach him. I heard that. That's what the fuck he gonna teach me? But then we came back and he erased it, and the podcast went good.
The pod, yeah.
It went good, so I go home.
But it was close to 90 minutes.
It was. I wasn't 90. It was like 40, but still.
Felt like 90.
Yeah.
It was 40 minutes.
40
something
minutes.
like that.
Yeah.
I got home after 10.
I only got 35 minutes of it. But so he says that, so I'm listening to it. But I go home, I got to listen to the whole shit. I was laughing, like, look at this nigga. I'm going to fry him up. I get a call in the morning from Ian. I said, Ian, what's up? I heard what happened yesterday. You care to tell me what's going on? No, I don't. Heard with him. I got the audio. Go listen to the audio. Your man is wilding. He disrespecting me. He's challenging me. That's what I'm telling Ian. He said, all right, buddy, we want you to sit down for a little bit. What? Who said that? You want me to sit down? Cool. And now I'm calling Joe's phone crazy. Calling his phone back to mad times. Yo, you wildin', let me talk. I gotta talk, you bugging.
And then you got arrested?
No. Then I told the nigga in the text, then I said, yo, I'm pulling up. Thinking he's gonna respond. I took a shower. I'm tight. I go to the nigga crib, me and JR. Sat up, I parked, his car's there, I parked across the street in that little shit. And mad people watching me looking.
Yeah, because you ain't supposed to be where I live.
Cool. I text Joe, yo, I'm outside.
I got Asian neighbors.
I said, yo, Joe, I'm outside, let's chop it up. Nothing. So as soon as I get to over there, when I'm pulling off, nigga writes, I'm not home right now, and you did enough chopping it up for me yesterday. Oh, I start texting, I'm erasing texting, I start wilding. That's how that whole shit happened. So it happened, and yesterday we hugged it out, man, and shit like that, and we gotta understand it, but it was crazy.
No.
What? Okay, go ahead, get your shit. My fault. I do be missing some shit.
So, hey, big dog, why don't you take the rest of the month off?
I can't believe it.
It was June 4th.
I read my contract.
Wait, it's like early in June. I looked at it and I said, damn, it's mad early in June. Then these niggas want to start calling out, come in late. I oughta. I'd kill this cast. But all right, cool. I'll eat that. Flip gone, yada, yada, yada. The cast do what they want, walking all over me. But all right, once we get to July, we'll be back at our bed. But I'm not speaking to Flip. And Flip is not speaking to me. And I'm on air thinking I'm being responsible. I'm just not gonna mention Flip. Mm-hmm. But then that turns into a thing because this thing is so big.
Sure it is.
So then I come on here and say, hey, Flip is not fired. So I guess that may not feel good to Flip if we not talking. Mm-hmm. When you're not talking, there's just so much room for miscommunication. So now we on like but we doing good on not talking. What?
He's getting paid?
Yeah.
I didn't know that though.
I was just asking.
That was never in question for me.
Yeah. See, when
that's the other part of miscommunication.
Yes.
Too,
Yes.
Because he's somewhere. He went to read his contract on some lawyer shit. And when you talk to the lawyer is when early in the pod I said pod and friendship don't mix.
You did.
Mm-hmm. Like on air creatively.
He did. You said.
But when you talk to the lawyer, I think that's when friendship should come up. So he reads the contract and should say, hey, if you got to sit home, I ain't got to pay you, nigga. So he think I'm about to wow. And I don't play like that. I think that's goofy. I think that's clown shit. You don't play with nobody's livelihood that way. So yes, he was getting paid. But I guess he don't know that.
I didn't know. I was angry.
So that's why you see him. That nigga put out 70 skits a day. Like you seen that nigga? He was going. Hey,
I didn't know.
I'm on the way. Flow Rider, let's go. Yo, I never seen him drop so much content. He was going crazy with the content. Cool. So in week 3, everything going good. I ain't even gonna say.
Get your shit on now.
I can't.
You gotta get it on.
So them niggas is on. They do the spaces shit. They got the hateful Vengers. The We Hate Joe Vengers going on.
What's that?
It's a crew. It's a new crew. It's a new crew of Voltron that's forming, trying to get me out of here. A bunch of weak, lifeless losers. But they got the hateful Joe spaces going on. So Rory is in there. And they gas. Hey, Rory, what you think of Queenzflip absence? Rory giving it, I love Flip. Flip is my man. You know, we was some of the only people to hold Flip down back on the old show when Joe didn't even know about Queenzflip. It was me that was like, yo, Flip shit is fire. Yo, if somebody bring Flip in here right now, yo, I'll speak to him right this second. Y'all not from Queens, so y'all really don't understand, but I'm rooted in Queens. Flip is rooted in Queens. We have so many mutual friends. Like, I would even interview him if the chance came about. But
So go ahead.
I'm sassy, right?
Super sassy.
I don't give a fuck. I just tell you what my brain be. So I'm listening to all this. I'm gonna listen to all this. Like, yeah, man, I would love to interview Flip. Hey, if you talk to Supreme, son, he starts dropping. Yo, come on. He said that. I don't give a fuck, nigga. That's what he said. Yo, Preem, son, like we got so many people in common. So if you come in right now, I would love to speak to him. I'm coming. I'm in South Carolina. Ain't shit to do. I'm hearing this. Sure enough, 5 minutes later, who pop up on my Twitter feed? You guessed it. Queenzflip. Yo, man, I want to let y'all know I ain't got no beef with them niggas, man. I love them niggas, too. My man called me and said, they shouted me out. Nigga, I'm reading my phone.
Oh, you think he fell for the banana himself?
Oh, that motherfucker. Why? No, I just said,
That's love.
That's peace.
That's love. No, peace mean we friends.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Love mean
Then he
it's
went
war.
Then he went crazy. I'm starting to feel like it's fuck all you
Wait,
niggas.
because I said that. I said that's love. My son is next to me, Roblox, I'm upstairs. But then I took a walk. I took him over to my mom's room for a second. And walked downstairs and just got to thinking. Man, I took my phone out.
He went crazy.
Hey, I'm feeling like fuck all these niggas. And pick a side. Ain't no yada yada yada.
Ain't no
yada.
neutral.
Yeah, ain't no neutral. I'm with that shit. Ain't no neutral now. I don't want to hear none of that shit. But then I woke up.
No, wait, whoa. I responded.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You tweeted that. You
I
responded.
put the phone down after that.
I said, yo, come outside, bro. Get off of Twitter and come outside.
Yes, you did say that.
That's how you know niggas ain't talking, because nigga don't even know a nigga ain't even in the city.
Yeah. I said, come outside. I said, who you? It was, but real quick, that did happen. But what happened was I was filming a show. My man called me, yo, you got beef with these niggas? No, why? They on Twitter right now saying that you said some things about them on the pod. I said, that's podcast shit. I said, don't worry, but I was filming the callers. So I stepped out, I got on the call, then I went and I tweeted that. I didn't know, because I was filming all day. I didn't know they was kicking his back in. The only shit I heard is when Tax did it. But I didn't know it was something new. Because I stayed away. Like, I didn't want to watch the show. Once I saw the chair in the middle, I'm like, oh, he being funny. He playing with me. Why you got that chair in the middle? Put the fucking man in the middle. I'm not there. But the chair was empty. I'm not watching nothing. I'm not watching nothing. Then I saw Elliot. I said, okay, that's cool. He Queens. But when the chair was empty in the middle, all right, now he being funny. And my niggas ain't defending me. All them niggas food. I'm not talking to none of them niggas. I don't want to talk. How you do that? That's how I felt. You was the only nigga I spoke to. You was the only nigga I spoke to.
Yo, that's funny.
Cool. I usually speak to my sis, but she stayed out of, she mind her business. And then I spoke to you later on, like recently, nigga. But I didn't speak to nobody. I was in my bag. Them niggas ain't defending me, nigga. Fuck out of here. I was in my bag. I thought I wasn't getting paid, nigga. I was wild and I had to go. I had to get to it. I had to call. Yo, Nitty, I need. I was wilding.
I'll address that also since you brought up Tax. There's a rumor out there that Flip is only up here. It ain't even a rumor out there. It's just Tax in that little tiny ass cell board and fucking talking on that little chirp shit. Fucking that Flip is only up here because of a favor that I owe to Webb and Nitty because they got me in a bad contract.
That is not true. Webb called me from jail about that. He didn't like that shit. That's not true.
Or they had me in a bad contract and I owed them a favor, so they called me and asked me to put Flip on the show. And when niggas just, if you just let stupidness just rock for a little bit, but me and him ain't talking, so now I gotta let the stupid shit rock.
Right.
I gotta let it rock for a little bit. But I don't even see how that makes sense. If I was in a bad contract, how would I owe a favor? Like I would just do the favor for them niggas if they wanted that.
Can I ask a favor of all the people that hate you? Can y'all please do me a favor and probably everybody else up here a favor?
Admit that I'm a great guy.
No. No.
Oh.
Just hate him.
Oh.
Like, if you really got a problem with him, just
Meaning
hate
don't
him.
tell us about it?
No. Just stop, especially strangers or people that we don't, like, I don't know Tax and I've never had a conversation with him or never, I don't even remember.
Shorty went on a little issue run yesterday.
Yeah, it went crazy. I'm like, we ain't going to do it. Just, not even going to do it. Just please, like, if you have an initial issue with Joe, just keep it out. I don't want no problem with none of you.
Me?
No, that's hypocritical because what happens is, you know, my shits be on fire, and supposedly I'm the topic of the spaces every fucking week. And so,
Well, which space? This is a different spaces that
There's
they're not talking about.
no, I'm just saying any Twitter spaces. Allegedly, them niggas talk about me like a dog every week.
Not always.
I wouldn't say that.
No.
They send me clips.
Yeah, but
The niggas send me clips like, yo, here go another one with them kicking your back out.
I think
here
you
go
might
another
get-
one. Here go another one. Here go another one.
I think Flip gets kicked.
Should you be clean for the most part?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Honestly, I don't.
Bro, them niggas be. I get the clips.
When they kick my back in, what you be saying? You defend me? Y'all defend me?
No, at this I stop even talking in defense because I've done that before. It makes no sense. Like at this point, I now find myself having back and forth with strangers over my friends. I'm not doing that. Like they're not even arguing with me about me. Like
Here's the thing though. I do agree with you with that because the Tax situation is confusing to me because before he went in, I was around Tax. I got a whole video of Tax telling me what happened that was in my car because I did that skit with him with the whole shit and do that. So I was confused why he said that I'm compromised. There's nothing that's compromising, and he didn't get into detail. So I didn't say nothing. Nitty and them niggas told me, leave it alone, don't say nothing, chill. I'm not speaking to him, so I left it alone. But I was confused about that. I was confused at why do the people up here have to get attacked? Because it's like, trying to throw fire in a place where fire don't need to be. So just trying to say, yo, them niggas up there feel away. Joe was doing this to them niggas, and they not gonna say nothing. They all stooges. No, we not. What are you talking about?
That's cool.
That's the sentiment.
Yeah.
Yes.
But listen,
that
that's
sentiment means more than one person has felt this way. So you
Pardon
can't
me.
say that.
That's not the sentiment. Thank you for the correction. But that's what he's implying. But to me, it's like, it's Joe's shit, and niggas argue with Joe. With a lot of shit that. No, we gotta say that though. Niggas argue with Joe, and friends disagree. He argue back, but you're not gonna hear niggas say. You're not gonna hear niggas publicly disrespect our man because a lot of shit be here for the podcast.
I just don't want to have to keep addressing it. Like, please, if y'all have a problem with Joe, just have y'all problem with Joe. He's more than capable
You're right.
of handling his problem with people individually. I don't know you.
All the people got
I
a
don't
problem
wanna
with me already know that. That's why they speak around me or about me. These people don't speak to me.
Yeah,
No, but
hello.
But to
The
E's
fuck?
point though, when they start atting us in the shit, I think we've given them the space to at us in the shit.
Yeah, like even when I think about the reason for me having an issue with whoever or having to have discourse with, it's not really about me and that person. It's about this nigga. Tax, I don't know Tax. So I don't even want to, like, even when I had tweeted about him, like I was like thinking about, like, why the fuck am I tweeting about Tax? I don't know him to even have to have a dislike or nothing. And for you to have to say something about me don't make no sense because we don't know each other. We don't really even have an issue. So
I don't know none of
you
the
can have
people.
your opinions and stupid, but just
Bro,
keep
niggas-
your issue with him.
Niggas be sending me shit
It's corny.
off
Shit
shit
is corny.
off all of the sites. I be like, damn, I did that. Oh damn.
None of us up here is compromised.
They are strangers that are sitting around.
I don't even have
talking
to say that at this
about-
point.
Nah,
Like, you can think I'm compromised and that's cool. You can think I'm a yes man. I don't give a fuck at this point. But if your real issue is with this man, have it with that man and let you and him have the back and forth.
But let me ask you a question. At what point, because you could say that people say things like that because we not allow, but because he speaks freely and he says what he wants to say. Everybody up here gets to say what they want to say and how they feel.
Yo.
Listen, because he say what he wants to say and niggas don't. Niggas ain't gonna argue with Joe about his opinion. A lot of our niggas in real life have an opinion on shit and we don't argue with them. And if we do argue with them,
Cool.
it dies down.
Cool.
So we're the low hanging fruit?
Cool.
Is that what you're
This
saying?
is my sentiments.
No,
this is
not
my
me.
sentiments. Imani Salgado has enough issues in his own day, own problems with other people that
I
I'm not
agree.
about to pick up issues with strangers or other people just because I'm associated with another person. I just don't want to have to do that. At 40 years old, I want my friend to be able to do what he doing. I want to be also able to call him a friend.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
And not also have to go ahead and pick up his baggage because he got issues with niggas.
I'm gonna ask you an honest question, Joe.
And
real
I
quick.
don't have any issues with everybody.
I mean,
want all
they have
y'all-
issues with whoever.
Y'all have
Can
to admit that I'm a great guy.
Can I ask you a question? I want you to be honest. I don't know if you're gonna take this out.
Give it to me.
I've never heard you disrespect Combat Jack while I was up
That's
here.
never happened. Yo, these niggas just be
So
lying.
I don't know. I don't know where that's coming from. I've never heard.
That's all. It's all bullshit. Combat Jack is a legend to me. He is an icon to me. He was inspirational to me and
To everybody.
taught me a lot. That's in spite of me not signing there. I just didn't sign over there. That's the only. And he wanted me to sign over there because I was amazing and he had the foresight to see it as head honcho in the field. So I'm forever in debt to Combat Jack. Rest in peace to Combat Jack. And that's not in my ilk, like to speak ill of a person that passed that was detrimental to me. Like he was there for me, Combat Jack. So I would never do that. That's just lies. All lies.
Okay.
People being used, and they're gonna learn. I'm not saying who's gonna learn, but people are being used for a certain cause.
You
and
niggas
they
is
gonna learn.
bums and broke.
You get but you had to blame yourself. You see, you became cool with some of these niggas going into spaces, and then now you call them out their name, and they try to be a part of an allegiance to attack you. You know sometimes you built these niggas up, and then when you hurt their feelings, look what they're doing.
I'm polarizing.
The nigga that I see is like, nigga, you not even like that. In my head, it's like, when I catch you.
But that's the point I'm
I
making.
promise Ian and them, when I catch you.
But that's the point.
God.
He can handle that.
Oh.
He's used to that. He's used to that.
Yeah,
so cool.
that's
Yeah.
it.
That's crazy. That's
That's just
crazy.
like morning coffee for me.
Yeah. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Leave me alone from that shit.
I don't like that brand. I like Wawa. I don't like that.
You don't like-
coffee.
All right, y'all, we spit in the block one time. We got him. Yeah, Queenzflip back in the building. Good to see that, man. Good to see them work their problems out like men, whatever their issues was or the lack thereof. They hashed it out live, still giving y'all great content while they're working out their personal problems. So you can't be mad at that. You gotta respect that. Now, as far as Taxstone, every time you hear stories about Taxstone, there's some hater shit, and I don't even know why, bro. That's getting corny. Like, bro, you doing almost 40 years, bro. Like, everything I hear about it sound like some hater shit. And doing 40 years, bro, that and you still talking about Joe in your mouth and all that shit that happened, that's some nasty work. Like, you still got this nigga in your mouth, you need to be trying to do other shit right now. Like, you still got a platform, but you chose to put this nigga in your mouth or Troy Ave. Like, you talk about, it's always some hater shit with you, bro. Like, that's how you even got big when you was popping out here, bro. And they still giving you a platform in prison, and you still bringing these niggas' name up. I was Joe, bro. At this point, I won't even say nothing to you, bro. He can say whatever he want. Let him live. The nigga doing almost 40 years. Shit, I feel corny even responding to this nigga at this point. Let it go. You keep these boys in your name in your mouth, D-riding them, like you've been in prison a little bit too long or something. Cause from my understanding, it ain't even your character. You duck that life, but you keeping these niggas' name in your mouth like a groupie, bro. This like a D-rider. It don't make sense to me. Like, you supposed to be a G out in the hood, like. It don't make sense. That's all I really got to say about it. I don't care how the nigga feel about it, bro. I'm being real. Like, I'm doing the same thing he do. He give his opinion online. He can respect it or check it. I can give a fuck, but I'm being real. That's what I'm saying. I have for y'all, man. Let me know how y'all feel. As always, love each other. Till next time. Yours truly, Heartbreak.